Okay, take it away, Mike. Tell us about key keg.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is a key keg. And inside that cardboard jacket, we have a Coke bottle type material sphere which contains a sterile bag. When we get these, there is 5 bar pressure in the sphere pushing the bag closed, and we fill these upside down from a tank that we put up in the air, reduce the pressure on the outside of the bag, and then when the pressure in the beer is greater than the pressure closing the bag fills with beer. The beer that we put into these key kegs is exactly the same beer that comes out of the fermenter that goes in the cask, except that it has the addition of a small amount of sugar and a secondary yeast. So the bag is totally full of beer with no air. There's a secondary fermentation that takes place inside the bag, and that causes the beer to self-carbonate. When the key keg is put on the bar to be served, the beer gas simply pushes on the outside of the bag. It doesn't touch the beer, and because of that, the beer in key kegs is still real ale. The only thing in the beer is water, hops, malt and barley. That's it. It's just a slightly different secondary process and a different way of serving it. A great alternative to cask beer. You get the additional bite of the carbonation. Cask beer is lovely, but so is keg beer. A great choice for real ale drinkers. The real ale in a keg, key keg. Very nice.
And the advantages is that it'll keep longer?
Oh yes, of course. They don't tend to last long when they're in the pub, but on a bar a key keg could last for 6 weeks, and the last pint out of the key keg is exactly as good as the first pint out. And that's the difference with the cask needs to be sold in 2 or 3 days, otherwise the beer is past its best. But that isn't the case with the key keg.
Brilliant.
Is that all right?